The warm-up an absolute necessity on a chilly Toronto afternoon. Toronto FC and Chicago Fire on the NBC Sports Network. Welcome to BMO Field here in Toronto, Ontario. Russ Taylor alongside Arlo White, and Arlo for the
player, and Torsten Frings is fit. Now you go to the back three, and Torsten Frings, he reads the game well. The distribution out of the back is going to help the midfield. Coming into the midfield, Avila, who had a great game off the bench, very bright, lively in the final third. Fire are lucky to have Arne Friedrich. Arne Friedrich, so smooth out of the back, reads the game so well. Still not 100% match fit yet, but his distribution into this midfield is going to help Parvel Pardo get on the ball. And Logan Pause will move next to Parvel Pardo a lot to try to give space for Grazzini to get the ball in the final third.
Only 3 teams have started a season as badly in Major League Soccer as Toronto FC. No points out of 50. Still available on the table for Chicago. A steady start, 1 win in 4, looking for their first road victory of 2012. An early touch for Kosic, the goalkeeper for Toronto FC. And here's Torsten Frings into the game already, and somewhat riskily. Early opportunity, Dominic Oduro. Oh, it's a nightmare start for Toronto FC. Chicago take the lead. Dominic Oduro with his 3rd goal of the season inside the first minute, and it's shambolic from the home side. Kyle Martino, can you believe what you're seeing out there?
An absolute disaster start. Really no need to roll this out to Torsten Frings. He's got Nyako right on his back, way too casual with it. When Oduro picks up the ball, easy slots it near post. So really no need to roll this out. You have 2 attacking players for Chicago right there on top of Torsten Frings. Of course, he's comfortable with the ball, doesn't realize the pressure's that's close, and a huge mistake from the veteran.
Only 24 minutes.
Used to playing on that right side of the center, on the left side with no outside back.
Oh, Oduro is onside. He's clean through. Dominic Oduro, that's a terrific save by Kosic. And he's kept Toronto in the game. Oduro with a fabulous finish after 27 seconds. Couldn't... Platter curls it in right-footed. Punch clear by Sean Johnson. Go for goal! Oh, what a strike by Reggie Lamb. It's their first home goal of the season, Toronto FC. They are level. It's spectacular from the Bermudan. They needed something special here, Kyle, and they've got it.
Well, the punch comes out. Logan Paul is a little late stepping to Lamb. As he pulls that onto his right foot, for a second, Johnson thinks he's going to try to curl this far post, and I'm right behind Lamb as he hits this. He shapes his body like he's going to curl it far post, closes that hip at the last second, catches all of this one, and watch this beautiful strike as it rises right into the upper 90.
It took 306 minutes, but they finally scored a home goal. Morgan, Platter, as he wants more consistency from João Platter. Aaron Winter. Oh, Johnson's in on his left foot. Ryan Johnson squares it in front of goal. Opportunity for the second. They've got the lead at last in the 2012 Major League Soccer season, and Reggie Lamb has his 2nd of the match. 2-1 Toronto, and Chicago have fallen apart at the back.
Well, it's a little slip here from Arne Friedrich. Gets out of position, and you thought that touch from Ryan Johnson took him a little wide and out of position to shoot. Cuts it across the 6. Great near post run there. And the ball pops to Lamb far post, and he puts it in the empty net. Great follow-up on that far post, but Ryan Johnson putting the ball in the danger area, and Sean Johnson with nothing he can do about that one. They've punished Chicago Fire, and it's made all the difference.
What a super game we've got in prospect here. Inside the final 5 minutes of the first half. Grazzini with the free kick. Friedrich is forward. Being marked by Ryan Johnson, is beyond him. Oh, there's a chance, it's 2-2! Would you believe it? The lead lasts for barely 30 seconds, and Segares has put Chicago back on terms. Super flighted free kick by Sebastian Grazzini, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is where you want the ball in the danger area. It freezes Kosic. He can't come up for that. He needs his defender to clear it, but look at how delightful this flick is from Segares. Acrobatic in the air, outside of his foot, flicks it back, past Kosic and a great goal scorer in his day. Frank Lopez likes that one.
What a half of football we're seeing here. It's his 149th MLS start. Wasn't quite a bicycle kick, but maybe he's a martial artist in his spare time. That was very impressive. Can with the foot in. Pardo. Wide it goes to Logan Paws. Look at the space for Patrick Nyarko. Crosses deep. Oh, and it had to be tipped wide by Kosic. Was that heading for the corner? Looks like he's got plenty of running. Lam again. Tries to thread it through to Plata. The ball's bounced out here to Paws. Aduro, opportunity to stretch his legs. Plays it through towards Nyarko. Patrick Nyarko takes it around the goalkeeper. Nyarko! 3-2 Chicago. That devastating speed in transition for the Chicago Fire. Nyarko has his first goal of the season, and it's 3-2 Chicago.
Well, here's a good look at Toronto FC on the attack. Ball given up. Logan Paws. He finds Oduro, and that's the mistake right there. That split second, you let him get turned, and now they're off and running, and they have too much pace. Great ball, the pace from Oduro to leave Nyarko. Nyarko takes a perfect touch around Kosic, slots it in the empty net. Those two players with their speed, if you let them get turned, they're gonna burn you.
Grazzini, Logan Paws available on his right-hand side. Grazzini checks back, chips in off the crossbar. Kosic was beaten. Magnificent skill by Grazzini. Miscue from Frings. Aduro gets it back. Steps past Stinson. What are his options here? Marco Papa on the left foot. Gets the return from Nyarko into the penalty area. Cross comes over. Grazzini with a flying kick this time. Two decent efforts. In the space of 30 seconds, this was the first.
Well, and this is why they want him in the final third. No one steps out on him. All he wants to do is get that ball on his left foot. Frings lets him do it. Curls and dips at the last moment. And that's going to beat Kosic. Just dipping, and the crossbar coming up big. It looks like he might have gotten the slightest of a fingertip on it.
Here by Friedrich. Friedrich loses out his former German teammate Frings into the area to Plata. Possibilities here. Decent looking service into the 6-yard area. Hooked into the sky by Cigares. Avilar is battling away with Paws. Chance here! Oh, it's just wide. Inches wide from Torsten Frings. And the change in formation almost pays dividends straight away.
Well, this one drops perfectly for Torsten Frings. The clearance from Cigares. Challenge goes up from Logan Paws, can't win it, drops right to Torsten Frings, catches all that one. Sean Johnson, as this one goes by his post, just wishing it wide because he's nowhere near it.
Plays he's played with Ronaldo, Marco van Basten. It's extraordinary, but his team need a win here. Frings, magnificent. Avilar with a low cross. No, and he's just wide. Ryan Johnson, well, he may have to shake his head another 100,000 times after that one.
Well, he even fooled the confetti man on this one. Why don't you want Torsten Frings doing this? Cutting, getting the player into the offensive third. Great opportunity, and look, even the confetti went off. They thought that should be a goal. Great ball in here from Avila. Ryan Johnson has to put that away. It doesn't catch enough of his foot and just glances off his shoelaces, and he knows it. Left forearm saying that's where it hit.
De Guzman, deep towards Johnson, hits the post. Plata coming in. Ball still in play. Torsten Frings has come off him last, has it, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Players strewn on the ground in the penalty area. It's all action here at BMO Field.
Great ball here. Ryan Johnson getting over Dan Gargan. Sean Johnson lucky to see that one go off the post. Beautiful little ball from De Guzman, diagonal. Look at him rise up. He's got a lot of hands on Dan Gargan.
Into your screen now. Will there be late drama? Here comes the corner kick. The header from Annie Baba. It's still there, the header from Frings. It goes behind, and that's it. Toronto FC players cannot believe it.